Good evening, everybody, and welcome wherever you are in the world. Family, friends, you are so welcome, and we thank you for taking the time to be here with us this evening to celebrate the inauguration of Sarah Dangare's online project. I am so honored to be here, to be invited to be her host for this evening. And my name is Jenny Arrowsmith. As you can see there, I reside in Birmingham in the United Kingdom. And it's just been my joy to get to know Sarah through this online project that we work simultaneously side by side. You know, her project, this is why we're here tonight. But, you know, that's how I know Sarah. And I know her to be one exciting lady with a really passionate feeling for others, a love for others, which shines through everything she does. She's an awesome team player. I don't have to tell you what a lady of integrity she is, her passion for others, helping other people, and her story has moved me so greatly because, you know, it just her love for others, her love for her family and everybody that she comes into contact with, you know, she just shines through, just like she's sparkling tonight. She just is a sparkling personality, and we love her to bits. So it's my absolute pleasure to bring her on. She's going to give her story, and then she's going to hand over to the very kind gentleman who is helping her. And you will hear how her project is working and how it's benefiting her family and how it can help other people. And then we will close. So we'll be on for about 25 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. I want to say congratulations, Sarah Dangare, on the inauguration of your online project. And thank you for giving us this reason to celebrate. And over to you. Over to you, Sarah.
Hi, Jenny. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your leadership and, you know, your friendship. And thank you so much for hosting this amazing program for me this evening. So good evening. Hello, my dear friends and family. I trust you're all doing well and keeping safe in these challenging times. I want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for taking your precious time out of your busy schedule to attend this joyful occasion with me today. Your presence today really, really, really means a lot to me. To those who do not know me, my name is Sarah Dangare. I live in Manchester. I am married, and I'm a mom of a wonderful 23-year-old young man. My background is in health. I worked as a registered nurse for about 10 years. Then I decided to go back to university to do a master's degree in public health. I am currently working in Manchester as a community specialist public health practitioner, that is a health visitor, and I've been doing that for the last 8 years. regarding my project. This is a project that I run in support of my husband, Emmanuel Dangare. So let me share with you my personal reasons why I got involved with this project. My father is in Zimbabwe, he's retired. I help to support him. And recently, my young sister, sadly, her husband sadly died and left my sister with 2 young children, aged 4 and 6. You can see the 2 young boys there on the screen. You can imagine the experience and emotional trauma of losing a father at such a tender age. My late brother-in-law was the breadwinner for the family. Now my sister has no source of income to look after her 2 young boys. My sister is now financially struggling despite doing the small-scale ventures. I vowed to myself that I would support my sister and help her to look after these 2 young boys. These boys are still very young, and I'm committed to helping them and supporting them with their education and their well-being. This is a long-term commitment, my friends and family, considering their ages. Once again, this is the reason why I got involved with this project, and this is the reason why I'm totally committed to this project. So thank you so much. I'm just gonna play a short video that helped me to make my mind to decide to start this project.
Have you ever asked yourself the following questions? If you can't live off what you make today, how will you ever retire on less? What's the point of working hard if you don't have any time left to enjoy life? If you aren't passionate about what you're doing today, then what's stopping you from trying something new? Why can't you spend time doing what you love? There is a better way. Be in business for yourself, getting paid month after month off the essential services customers can't live without. We can show you how. Have you ever?
Thank you. So this is the video that someone sent me, and it helped me to decide to embark on this wonderful project. Fortunately, we met a great mentor who is helping me every step of the way with this project. Without further ado, let me introduce to you my mentor, my leader, Professor Douglas Juru. Thank you. Over to you, Professor.
Sarah, what can I say? Thank you very much indeed for giving me the honor to really speak on your big day, on your inauguration. Hi team, my name is Doug Juru. I'm so excited to be working with Sarah on this project. Sarah has shared with you why she's doing this. I don't know of anyone else who deserves success on this project because of the really passionate reasons she needs to do in the name of helping other people. She has been left with so many young kids she has got to take care of. How many people could have done that? As you begin to see, really, that's where all the invited guests here tonight. It's an honor to have you here. Walk us through what Esther and I are doing, so you can begin to see in what way can you actually help Sarah. So, what I'm going to share with you really at the moment really is something very exciting. Let me share with you my reason as well. Personally, I'm supporting a lot of people back in Africa who don't have any running water, no electricity. So I know how Sarah feels by helping the children that have been left behind from the family. Let me show you here what really in terms of individuals are able to come on this project. But first I want to show you the world out there before this project. We see here the cash flow quadrant. Number one, we have got the employee. Nothing wrong with an employee, but we find really 60% of the population belong to this group of people. So what's so incredible about being an employee? I really thought that was a fantastic job. I enjoyed what I was doing. Sadly, the income was not enough to be able to support my family. So I decided to become self-employed. Again, nothing wrong with that, but you find really 35% of the population are self-employed. As you see in a minute, there's another group of people again that Sarah and I are now working through, being people in our business, we are business owners, in other words. Only 4% of the population will ever do this. That's why Sarah is asking you to join her so that she can begin to achieve all things that she wants to achieve. There's a much smaller group of people who have got a lot of money to invest in many ventures. Those people are called investors, they are only 1%. As you can see on both sides, if you look on the left-hand side, we find really 95% of the population are either employees or self-employed. I was self-employed for 33 years with my wife. Guess what, folks? I was in the wrong group. Why? For that group has got 95% of the population, but look how much income those people have. Only 5% of the available world income. Let's now look at what Sarah is doing, the project she's working on. On the right-hand side, we find there's a much smaller group of people, only 5%, but they achieve an income of 95% of the world's wealth. So, it's a no-brainer. That's why Sarah is doing what she's doing, because there is tremendous potential there. So let's move on to the next step. We have a company behind all this called ACN, which is the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and other essential services for both home and business. This organization has been here since 1993. Why is that important? Any company that survives the first 5 years or 10 years is really here for the long term. This company has been here for 28 years. They are on 27 countries on 4 continents. They've got millions and millions of customers. They've won tremendous awards from the marketplace, and they've been well recognized by the industry bodies which govern all these wonderful companies out there. That gives credibility on what Sarah is doing. You all know Sarah. Sarah will never do anything to embarrass herself or her family or her friends. She's a professional, and it's been an honor working with Sarah all this time. So let's develop a little bit more of what Sarah is up to. So we see a video to summarize everything that this Sarah does with this company. Let's have a look. Listen. So that's the summary on the project that Sarah is on. Now let's look at a little bit more detail already here. This is what Sarah's got. It's an e-commerce business, which means really, as you can see, there is a own website which people can have the opportunity for those who really want to support her in so many ways. There is a picture of her right at the top of this rectangle at the top right-hand corner really here. So let's move on then to see where does she operate. This is an international organization spreading some 28 countries, as I shared with you earlier on. But let's have some testimonies of people, very satisfied people, customers, in other words, The first one is a Joy customer. Let's hear from this gentleman.
Hello, friends. My name is Gideon. I'm a Joy mobile customer. What I love about Joy is the fact that as a Joy customer, when you refer 5 people who stay connected, your service becomes free. How cool is that? Take advantage today and be a Joy mobile customer. Thank you.
Okay, so that's a SIM-only card processing organization. So we can see really here, someone is very happy. The next customer will be talking in terms of really personal security, as Shu explained.
It's been a very difficult year in lockdown, and the National Reporting Centre see an increase in the number of unwanted cyber attacks and malicious activity in the hands of devious cyber criminals. But what is more frightening than when they steal our identity and commit a crime using our stolen identity, which we will be unaware of until the police starts knocking on our doors, or when we fail the disclosure and barring service checks every year. I am so glad I have ID Seal Guardian that does not only protect my computer, my tablet, and my mobile phones from all these hackers, it also protects my identity. It is a great relief to know that ID Seal Guardian helps prevent cyber attacks on my devices and keep my identity and personal data protected.
Thank you very much indeed. Now we can now hear from the next customer as well, please, on how satisfied they are with the services. This is for very sure.
In the morning, 5 o'clock, very sure. And then I was half asleep, and they said that alarm has been triggered. So I said, "What happened?" He said, "We see somebody's images in the back of our shop, and we have triggered the police as well." So he said, "Oh, how long it will take you to come here?" I said, 10 minutes. So she said that don't go inside the shop because it's smoke. So wait for. Then when my husband arrived here after 15 minutes, then the police was here already. There are like few guys on the back, few in the front, the police guy, and they check everything. And then we go inside. He go inside, and everything is clear. All the smoke was here. It takes 3 hours to clear the smoke.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, everything is safe. They can't. They come in the shop, but they can't. They don't cross.
They weren't able to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were they able to get something?
No, nothing.
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 Yeah.
And the last customer, again, talking about energy.
I have been a Blue Green Energy customer for over a year now. I signed up for the fixed 24-month tariff because it was the best value for money for me and my lifestyle. I really like Blue Green Energy for many reasons, just to name a few. Blue Green Energy is 100% renewable, so it's kind on the planet. Price plan variation is great to suit all people, from short 8-month contracts to flexi contracts. And most of all, I like the customer service, and it's easy and accessible chat feature I can use to chat with customer services regarding my account, because I'm a busy person and time is precious.
Thank you. So those are 4 well-satisfied customers. Now, here is Sarah's reach out in the world. As we said earlier on, this organization spans 27 countries. In other words, Canada, United States of America, all of South America, all of Europe, in all 17 countries in Europe. We've got South Korea and Japan. We've got Australia and New Zealand. This is remarkable because some people might not have heard of this company called ACN. Now you know there's no way 27 different governments would allow this company to operate for 27 years if, number 1, it's not legit. 2, it's not a viable company. So that's why, again, credibility matters. So let's move on anyways. You can see some of the companies that are really well-known companies that have come knocking on the door of ACN to say, could you find us some customers, please? This is where Sarah, again, specializes in. As you can see, some of the notable companies like BT, like Sky, or T-Mobile, Virgin Media, you name it. 200 companies have literally linked the arm or M's anyway with ACN. So that puts ACN on the world map. Then what I'm going to walk you through really here is where or how do you actually create an income out of what we do. Again, we've got really 4 boxes really here, divided into 4. The bonus is for you, and the bonus for your team, residual for you, residual for the team, and it works like this. Should you decide to join Sarah to in any way you can, you all got services in your home like gas, electricity, as we saw earlier on, or mobile phone or credit cards. You have what a thank you bonus. That's what it is anyway, on a personal level. However, on an ongoing basis, as you pay your bills through this organization, the company is now giving you what we call residual income from your personal customers. Because we're talking about, should you join Sarah, then Sarah's building a team now. And what's going to happen, as she guides you on your own journey, you get paid the way that she was paid, but Sarah's now being paid what you call a bonus for helping you to change your services from wherever you are to HCM. Next, as you begin to pay your bills, you will get paid for your bills. Because Sarah is helping you, she'll have a small slice out of all that, but the money does not come out of your pocket. It comes from HCM. This is a win-win situation. The people wanting to join Sarah to support you on this journey, you get rewarded. So does Sarah. Now, with that, what we have really is a support system. Who is going to help you? This here is called the UKIBOs.com. It's like a reference point. It's alive 24/7. At any given time, you can ask for help. You always get the answers. It's full of so many, what I can call solutions to anybody building this type of project. Then next, how can you help? Now, there are going to be a couple of ways you could actually help Sarah. You may decide, maybe for whatever reason, personal reasons anyway, you're busy doing other projects, you want to really help by only helping Sarah in saving yourself some money on your services. Or you may decide, well, rather than just helping Sarah by saving money, you can actually help Sarah by saving money and making money at the same time. And all of this will become very realistic anyway in the next day or so. Sarah will be able to get back to you to see which options you could to help Sarah. That being said, by coming together, that means really we can do more, folks. Someone said very eloquently, if you want to run a race fast, you can go on your own. If you want to go further, build a team. By going with a team, everybody can win out of all that. Then what we then have finally on here, having built the team, is now my turn, number 1, to declare this inauguration open for Sarah on behalf of Sarah. Sarah is an awesome lady. Absolutely. Her and her husband, Emmanuel, both of them are committed to build this project. So am I. So is Jenny and many other people joining arms anywhere. So I declare this open, but I'm not going to pass on to Sarah to say the last few words. Over to you, Sarah Dangare. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Professor Douglas Juru, for taking out your time to inaugurate my online shop. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your leadership. You're leading from the front. And to my dear friends and family, I want to take this opportunity to thank you personally for taking your time as well, just to be with me, to support me on this occasion. I shall contact you shortly and thank you personally, or someone from my team will contact you also to thank you personally for your support. So thank you so much. We shall conclude with a short video and enjoy the rest of your evening. Jerusalem,